Hi there, I'm Katie, welcome to the show. Today I'm joined by Lou Collins, who's going to be showing us a really clever Christmas memory album made using paper bags. We're going to be focusing on some stamping, some decoupage, and of course how to make your paper bag album. Hi Lou, thank you for coming along
Katie.
today. Now you've got a really brilliant project for us today, haven't you?
Yeah, it's really simple to make. It looks like you've spent loads of time on it, but it's not. It's really easy.
Fantastic.
I'll show you exactly how.
That's what we like. And it's actually got a little hidden surprise, hasn't it, inside, in that you've got lots of lovely
It has.
tags.
I've actually made it in order to pop some photos in to remind you of that year's Christmas. So I've actually
Okay.
popped the year on the front, and you can take away photos from that year. It's like a memory book.
Brilliant. Right, let's get started.
Right, so I'm using some of these lovely Kraft gift bags that we've got. These are the larger ones of the bags you can buy.
Yeah. And there's smaller ones, isn't there, as well?
There are
in the
smaller
Papermania
ones.
range. So if you wanted to make a littler album, that's easy too.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do first is painstakingly pop these handles off, which is such a shame, but keep these.
Yeah, you could use that for something else, definitely.
Right, now the ends of your bag, just like with any brown paper bag you buy, they're sort of scored so you can fold them backwards and forwards.
Okay.
We're just going to give them a bit of a wiggle.
Okay.
Make sure they're flexible and they will
That's
bend
good.
both ways. The same with this one. Right, so we're
Good.
going to put this sort of end to end, like so.
Oh, I see. Okay, I can already see
So
your little...
you can see it's starting to form.
You've made these sort of pleats, haven't you? And that's
Yeah.
just from the bottom of the bag. Oh, brilliant.
So these are what I'm going to call these the tabs, but
Okay.
there's 4 here, so you've got plenty of room to put lots of layers in.
Splendid.
And you could join this middle one if you wanted to, so you've got less.
Yeah.
But I like to have as much as possible.
Good, good.
So what I'm going to do is flip this over with all of your tabs on the inside.
Okay.
So before we use our hot glue on this, I'm going to take a piece of double-sided
Okay.
tape. This
Do you
is
wanna-
just to hold it
Got you.
while you hot glue. Thank you
Yeah,
very
with your
much.
hand.
It's going to hold it together for you, and I've already pre-cut a length of this. I think is it hemp?
Jute.
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 Jute. Ribbon, there we go.
Hessian jute. isn't it?
Yes. Nice natural looking
It's lovely.
sort of ribbon style thing there. There we go. So that's secured. Now you can hot glue down this join.
Oh, I see.
Now, if you pull it apart a little bit so you get the glue just in the centre, to run some in there. I'm spreading it on top as well because I've got a second length of this to pop in the middle as well. This is just more than decoration, this is actually giving it the strength.
Yeah.
It's a nice thick trim. Hold it in place because you're going to be covering over that anyway.
Love it.
There we go. What we're going to do now is cover the centre of our book.
Okay.
Now I've already pre-cut some pieces. These are from the A4 paper pack.
Okay, that's the Letter to Santa pack, isn't it?
Yeah,
This
so
is a
this is
gorgeous
actually
pack,
just,
isn't it?
I love the colours.
It's really traditional, isn't it? But
It is
sort of with a modern
traditional.
sort of twist to it.
Yeah, so you can pick out the more modern designs
Yeah.
or stick to the really
It's got
traditional.
lovely foiling as well, which is nice.
So
Lovely.
these I've actually cut just from one A4 sheet,
Oh, that's
so you're
good.
not wasting anything there. So I'm not tucking it under the tabs because you're not really going to see under there.
Okay.
I'm going to use my tape runner. So you don't want to use hot glue on just paper if you don't want any bumps showing.
Oh, okay.
So something flat like this, I'm just using the tape runner. There we go.
Very
Now,
nice.
To decorate the centres of each of these folds, I've cut some more strips here. So I've got 5.
Okay.
So I'm folding each one in half and then I'm running some glue along the edges and the centre.
Okay.
I'm going to fold it back and hold it and pop the point right into the fold there.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Press it down. See,
And
so
you know
that's
it
just covered
sort of
the middle.
nestles into the fold really
Yeah, and it
nicely then, don't you?
Covers all those joins up in the middle. So we're going to do this for all 5 of them.
Okay.
There we go.
Splendid.
So there's our base.
Look at those, they look great.
So next we're going to add our little memorabilia bags, I'm calling
I
them.
really like these.
These are
nice little
beautiful
canvas bags, aren't they?
with drawstrings, and they're working drawstrings as
Yeah.
well. So I'm using one of the Christmas stamps that we've got there.
These are the urban stamps, aren't they? These are the
Yes.
Kraft Christmas ones.
Yeah.
They're really good. I really like these. They've got a sort of Nordic quality, haven't they, these ones?
They have. They'd go quite well
Do
with
like
some of the
those.
older collections
Yeah,
as well.
absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Christmas collections, it's always a little bit maybe left over, and you can mix and match them,
Yeah.
can't you?
So I'm using some green pigment ink here, and I've put loads on my stamp.
Okay.
Really inked it up well. I'm pushing down, make sure I'm getting it all. Being on this woven fabric, you're not going to get every little detail anyway, like you would a smooth cardstock or something. But there's enough there to have an image. Great. Just change something different on this time. Do the same again.
Brilliant, they're fantastic.
So when it comes to gluing these down, I'm going to put one each side. You don't want to glue the top down because you want to be able to draw it in.
Okay.
So we'll just glue from halfway and down.
Fantastic.
Put it in the middle.
I really like projects that have got a mixture of like textures and different materials. It adds a little bit of something special, doesn't it?
It really does. So we're going to add our tags now. So before I pop these Kraft tags on, the brown ones, I'm going to pop a little red ribbon, a little red button. I'm going to pop a little red button on the top of each one, just to finish it off, because it doesn't have any string like the others do. That little fancy hand thing was getting my glue pieces away. So now we want to evenly spread these tags around.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's up to you. I've kept these ones quite central. We'll just do it like, start like that, and then we'll add some more in if we feel.
Looks good.
Okay, so we've popped in as many tags as you want. You can really build it up or leave it quite minimal.
Lovely.
I've used some of these gorgeous decoupage pieces as well. Also from Letter to Santa.
He's a proper traditional Santa, isn't he?
They really are.
He's lovely.
Big beard, big belly.
That's what you want?
Yeah, proper Santa. So again, I'm just going to hot glue these on. I've used foam pads to build these up. I'm going to slightly overlap that one there. Oh. I've got a bit of a blank space up here. I'm going to put one onto.
Looks nice.
Then I've also used these sayings on some tags as well, so we'll find some spaces to pop those.
That looks lovely. I guess you could have some, if you had lots and lots of tags, you could add like some journaling maybe about, little stories about the Christmas as well.
Anything really to document your Christmas, so you remember it the way you want to remember it. It's really nice if you have a nice big family Christmas, so you can have a photo of each person
that's nice.
on each tag.
And of course you can make one every year, can't you? Sort of change the range you've used on each one. You can build them up over the years, and it's really nice to look back on, isn't it? So
I've got some of this lovely 1 metre ribbon. Well, this again ties in.
That's fantastic.
So I'm going to wrap it around the book. I need a nice good length on each side. It needs to be central as well.
Okay.
So we'll pop.
Oh, well, that's really simple.
Again, to line it up, close the book, pop it there, so we know that's there. Draw a line from here to where your other one comes out.
Oh, brilliant.
He
definitely needs a fastening, doesn't he? Because he's
It does, it's quite bulky and it will flip open.
Lovely.
Oh. See?
There we go, just to prove the point.
So again from the A4 paper pack.
Oh yeah, I think that's another one of my favourites.
Yeah,
I said the
love
stripe
this
was my
one.
favourite, but actually I think it might be that one.
I love this one. So I'm securing all the edges down on here. This is just for the front.
Yeah. Oh, yes, that's nice.
Now to add some texture on top of this, I've taken some of this gorgeous tissue paper. And I'm going to screw it up.
Oh, ruined it.
So I'm using my sticky glue stick. There we go.
That was easy.
Very easy.
Oh yes, very nice.
Okay, so lastly, to decorate the front cover, we're going to use one of these gorgeous wooden shapes.
Oh, these are really great, aren't they? You use lovely ho 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 on this one.
Yep, and there's loads to choose from here, and I think I'm going to choose joy.
Beautiful.
Christmas is generally joyful.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Hot glue again on wood.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. There we go.
Good stuff.
We've still got loads. There's a lot in this pack.
Really like those. They're lovely.
They are beautiful. And just as a finishing touch, gems.
Lovely gems. Can't do without those.
Now I'm just popping these in the corners to look like they're securing the tissue paper.
Oh, that's clever.
I mean, they're not, because we know we've got the Pritt stick there, but it just finishes it off. And I'm going to pop some on the holly, on the wooden piece.
Beautiful. Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for coming and showing us that
You're
project.
welcome.
That's a really lovely one. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, we'd love for you to leave us a comment. Pop your comment down below and we'll come along and maybe answer your questions on a future episode of the show. You can find all of the details of Lou's project online as well. And don't forget to upload your own projects to docrafts.com and we can pop along and have a look at those as well. And don't forget, you can catch up with all of our latest news on our Facebook page. Until next time, happy crafting.